Hope you're having a great Thursday morning, or as we like to call it, Friday Eve. And a big thank you to Curtis and Anthony of the Shed Kings for sponsoring our KRIM Community Spotlight program. And in the studio this morning, we have Curtis from the Shed Kings. Good morning, Curtis.
Good morning, Chris.
And he is part of the Western Heritage and Film Festival, also Rim Country Chamber of Commerce, Regional Chamber of Commerce.
Right.
As well, and that is what we're going to be talking about today. So in the studio is Jessie Storing.
Hi,
hello,
how are
Jessie.
you?
And also Elizabeth Fowler.
Hello there.
How are you, Elizabeth?
I'm very happy to be here and grateful that you're having this.
Hey, love having you
Chris
guys
Higgins.
in. And again, going to be talking about the Rim Country Regional Chamber of Commerce, different activities going on with the chamber, but mainly focusing on the Western Heritage and Film Festival happening August 7th through the 10th. And boy, this is the second year, and it is bigger and better this year even than last year. So Elizabeth, I think you've kind of been involved from the get-go.
Yes, I have.
The
actually.
initial planning and all of it.
Yes.
With Rim Country Artists, I believe.
Yes.
Rim Country Artists
Yes.
a big
Yes.
part of this.
So Craig Swartwood approached me last year.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'm going to backstep. I'm going to credit a nonprofit forum that was hosted by the
Chamber.
The Chamber of Commerce,
Yes.
which Craig helped design with Miranda and the board of the Rim Country Chamber of Commerce, and it brought together a whole bunch of nonprofits. There were about 100 people in attendance who represented nonprofits besides which they were there for, because a lot of people are on several boards. So the rodeo committee was there. The rodeo committee kind of sent out a plea, hey, everybody please support the rodeo. After that meeting, Craig said, you know, Liz, I've always wanted to have a Western Film Festival in Payson for the last 30 years. I've been thinking about it. I said, oh my gosh, that's a really good idea, Craig. Let's do it. So we did. and so Craig was on the committee. We rounded up some awesome people. Immediately, he said, Chamber has to be a partner in this. And I went, yes, they do. So Miranda Meyer got involved, and it was just fantastic. And we did a really fun, productive, smaller version of what we're doing now, and it was just featuring one artist, Clint Eastwood, and 8 movies, and an amazing talk by Bob Bosbell and Stuart Rosebrook, and a fabulous luncheon, and that was the very best ingredient of the entire thing, so that was continued in this year. Nice,
and you can check out or get information on the Western Heritage and Film Festival online at paysonartist.org, and there's a page, Western Heritage Fest, that has information about the film festival, schedule of events, and also I love the ticker at the top, 27 days.
That's right,
27 days and counting. That is right, so it's fast approaching. Again, it is August 7th through the 10th, and there are a lot of things happening this year. I think last year it was a great inaugural event, but there were a lot of great ideas that came out of that, and people, in the group on the board said, hey, what about this? What about that? And
That's
so this year, just a lot of different activities and festivities have been added to the event.
It certainly have.
Yeah.
When we got together, right, Yesenia, we wanted to include more people.
Yeah, so different organizations involved, different businesses, and it is great to see. So the kickoff is Thursday, August 7th, and Noli's. I know Noli's was involved last year.
Yes, we had a book signing there.
Yep.
So in the vein of wanting more people involved, we went, well, we had a really hardcore following of about 90 older Caucasian people in our first festival. We've got to get broader and bigger. So let's reach out to the entire community, old, young, children, every color person, it just fantastic opportunity to be expansive. So we went, let's get families there, let's get a younger generation appreciating Western film, and especially the entire community appreciating our amazing Western heritage
There you
here.
go.
So that's how our committee of 12 wonderful people, who all brought different strengths and interests to it, came up with the smorgasbord of what we're throwing out there. It's almost like a three-ring circus, simultaneous events. Simultaneous events, but it's all very organized. In other words, we have the
There you
films.
go.
It's not just about the films. We have
Yeah.
films running while there's other events going, because not everybody wants to do the events, not everybody
Yep.
wants to see the films.
So the kickoff, Thursday, August 7th, at Noli's, free cowboy poetry. And then the next day, Friday, there's a free Western dance at Mackey's, which a special band has been assembled
Yes.
for that
Ken
event.
Murphy's put together a Blue Skies Band, and we are celebrating the start of Rodeo Week with the Payson Pro Rodeo Committee. We are joining ranks in this dance, so it's very much a nonprofit helping nonprofit, helping nonprofit, helping the community
There we go.
event.
And then Saturday, the film festival starts with a luncheon at Rim Country Barbecue. So Rim Country Barbecue again involved in the event. And then right after the luncheon,
With speakers, that's one of the best features.
oh yeah,
Bob Bosbell and Stuart Rosebrook are such entertaining and knowledgeable people. They're going to give a great talk, and they're going to introduce the movie Tombstone, which will take the entire crowd of the luncheon right into the 80 reserved seats for them at the movie.
there we go.
And those tickets are for sale.
They
nice.
certainly are. Talk to us about that.
Yes.
And yeah,
Well, you can actually pay cash, check or credit card through the chamber.
Okay.
You can contact me directly at 928-530-1206 or email me at info@rimcountrychamber.com. The tickets are always on me.
Gotcha.
So I have some here.
All right.
So they are $100
Mhm.
and it features the film as well. And it's about, 2 hours? 11:30 to 1:30, and then we go straight to see the film at 2 o'clock, right, Elizabeth? It starts around 2.
that's correct.
And that's Tombstone, and the movies actually start Thursday. So again, you can see the complete schedule on the website. There's also posters hanging around town, posters posted on other websites, our KRIM FM.com website on the events page. And you can see the different movies that will be played, but on Saturday, after the luncheon, it's Tombstone, which is an amazing movie.
Yep.
Amazing movie. So Curtis, how, you and Anthony opened your business, has it been? It's been over a year now, right?
No, September was our grand, October was our grand opening in
October?
Star Valley.
Wow, so it hasn't even been a year.
No.
And
no.
you've jumped right in and gotten very involved
Yes.
with the chamber.
Yes.
Now, with the chamber, you have what role?
I'm an ambassador.
Ambassador for
Yes.
the chamber.
Yes.
Also active in other areas, and it's great. It's great to see when businesses, locally owned businesses, open in Payson or Rim Country, because you're in Star Valley and also in Overguard. The involvement, just jumping in and getting involved with events like this. What drew you to the chamber?
It's the first place I stopped before we even found a home up here.
Okay.
I was vice president of our chamber up in Washington, and I know the benefits come with the chamber.
Uh-huh.
So that was my first stop, letting them know what my plans were. And Miranda was my first visit. She kind of helped me get in contact with people I needed to get in contact with, and guided me in my process of opening a business in this area. Huge asset to what I had to do, and a big load off my plate, really. And then being a part of the chamber, obviously, you get to know so many people in the community, other business owners. And as a business owner, that's what we want. I mean, I want to expose this to as many people possible and get to know everybody in the community that I can. Hence why we're sponsoring this wonderful event.
There you go. So you are one of the many sponsors.
I want to say
of this
something
event.
right here.
Yeah.
Shed Kings is our very, very first gold sponsor.
Yay.
They were
Of
with
this
us from the
event. There we
beginning.
go.
They have been, Curtis and Anthony, so supportive.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And just Yesenia talked with you, and it was like, we're all about it. So
Done.
you're all about the community.
Yep.
You're all about being here, serving, connecting, and we are so grateful for your
And volunteering
support.
for the chamber.
Yes.
Thank you.
So yeah, Shannon's is a really wonderful, brand new, and now brilliant part of our community.
Thank you very much, appreciate that.
Yeah.
Well, it's
And then
heartfelt.
other sponsors include Tono Apache Tribe, Gila County, Central Arizona Association of Realtors, CARE, Calico Springs Studio, Earnhardt Auto Centers, MHA Foundation, True West Magazine, which Bob Bosbell is the editor, publisher of that magazine. Rim Country Museum, it's good to see them getting involved, and I know part of the event, the Western Heritage and Film Festival, on Sunday will be at the Rim Country Museum.
They are our gracious hosts.
Roadrunner
and
Rubbish, Access Culture Group, Coles Ranch Stables, Christine Croak, ERA Young Realty, Hilton Grand Vacations, Territorial Troopers. So just
And
great
a
group.
wonderful friend named
Bruce Everett?
Bruce Everett.
Bruce Everett, there
Yeah.
we go. And also the Holbrook Pyle Foundation. A grant, was received from the Holbrook
Yes.
Pyle Foundation.
Very, very generous, top-notch gift there. And we're anticipating, fingers crossed, we do want to acknowledge publicly the possibility of the Arizona Commission on the Arts. We're up for a grant, and the grants aren't awarded until the middle of our festival. So we felt it appropriate to say that we're grateful for the opportunity that could be presented by their grant, though we haven't received it, and if we haven't, that's okay too. But we do want to mention their name in case they have have given it to us.
Well, and again, if you're just tuning in or just started watching our live streams, talking about this year's Western Heritage and Film Festival, August 7th through the 10th. And now tickets can be purchased at the Chamber for the luncheon. The luncheon is $100, and that gets you the luncheon on Saturday, August 9th, 11:30 to 1:30 at Rim Country Barbecue with Bob Bosbell from True West Magazine, Stuart Rosebrook, and also an introduction into the Tombstone movie, which then you will go view at Sawmill Theaters at 2 p.m. You can also get tickets to each of the movies. There's going to be 8 films shown during the film festival, Thursday through Sunday, and you can buy tickets individually at the theater, or there's a package that you can purchase, $50 for 8 films. So all 8 films, $50, and you can see all the movies. So if you're a big Western movie buff and just want to take in all of the movies, then hey, that's the
And
best.
I would urge you to hurry to buy those, because there are only 16 of those $50 tickets left.
Oh, wow. Hey, that is great. And again, this being done in conjunction or with the Payson Pro Rodeo Committee and the world's oldest continuous rodeo happening, this kind of kicking it off.
We like the way we phrase it, that our festival is all about bringing back old traditions, conserving our Western heritage through art and public gatherings, and enhancing the world's oldest continuous rodeo.
There you go. So yeah, this should be just a wonderful kickoff event to rodeo and rodeo week. So it's very, very exciting, and just a lot of fun activities. So it's great, just the increased involvement and participation from different organizations, different businesses, all the sponsorships. It's really great to see.
I'd like to talk a little bit about our Sunday doings.
Yeah, Sunday doings, heck yeah.
Because that is, our very, very, very last event is the film Silverado. But the major participatory last event is Sunday doings. And it's being held at our partners' premises, the Rim Country Museum. The museum doors will be flung open, there'll be free tours. It's a fabulous museum. If a lot of people who live here don't even know about it, please go see it. All around the grounds of that museum graciously loaned to us by the Parks and Rec, as their parking lots and grounds around the museum. We'll be having so many fun things, including pony rides, and everything there is free because of sponsors like Shed Kings, having given to us ample funds to entertain and host a lot of fun. There will be food trucks where you can buy food. There will be vendors. We're having every vendor be an authentic, handmade product. We have the Tondo Apaches are having a cultural exhibit. The Rodeo Committee is having a cultural exhibit to represent ranching. We're having a miner there to represent the mining heritage. We're having the Brimstone Rock Club doing a cultural exhibit. Territorial Troopers are performing a play. We're going to have Western music playing the whole time. The kids will be involved in relay races, and the FFA will be there running hobby horse races and competitions, and chicken races, and dummy roping, and we're trying to have it be the most tactile, fun, amusing, and there'll be free water because it'll be hot. We'll have lots and lots of shade. Some of the relays will involve water. So we hope it to be a refreshing family time for all people of all different interests.
Chicken races. Come on.
Chicken races.
Chicken races.
Yes, yes, yes.
That's growing up. My grandparents had a chicken farm, 5,000 layers.
That's too
and
many
we would
layers.
catch chickens. Yeah, and they had some meat chickens too, but catching chickens, I just remember, oh man, I used to love that. We didn't catch them with our hands, but you know, a hook. It's a long hook, get the leg, and you know,
What?
chickens. Yeah, but chicken races. The other thing is a miner. Oh my gosh.
Yes, and he's an actual miner.
Miner.
And he will have, it'll be participatory. You know, I want to thank all the volunteers and help. We're getting help from, for instance, we're getting bales of hay from the Home Tractor Supply. And
okay.
Home Depot is giving us water and a tent. Walmart's giving us water.
Sharon with Inspiration
Sharon
Martial.
with, that's exactly, thank you, say it. Sharon, talk about Sharon.
Sharon with Inspirational Martial Arts. She's putting together a group of kids so they can help in the morning, first thing in the morning, to set up and take down and have them there throughout the day.
She's going to have crews there.
Yeah, she's going to have crew, kids.
To help anybody. We want to make this fun for the vendors, for the exhibitors, easy. Can I help you carry that? Sharon Ruckert and Inspiration Martial Arts has an incredible philosophy of serving the community. And
the children and inspiring young entrepreneurs.
Yes.
She's taken over in conjunction with the chamber, she on the Young Entrepreneur Program that we have. So she's going to be taking that over.
Oh, nice.
In conjunction with the chamber.
Yeah.
And she's going to be the one to represent the children, since this is what she does, right?
Nice.
She empowers these kids, her leadership.
And that's great, the Young Entrepreneur Program. If you're not familiar with that, one place that you can support these young entrepreneurs, the Payson Farmers Market, which takes place right here in the parking lot of the Sawmill Theater every Saturday. But the next, I believe, Young Entrepreneur Day, July 26th. That's right.
July 26th?
July 26th is the next one. So that Saturday, you can go out and there's young entrepreneurs set up at the Payson Farmers Market. Also, August 23rd is the final one of the year, so there's three. There was one June 28th, and then July 26th, and August 23rd. So that's such a great program, and just another amazing opportunity for our young people. And I believe this Western Heritage and Film Festival, there will be a lot of young people involved in this year's festival.
That's our goal.
And coming out to the festival because of all the amazing activities.
And there's so much to learn, to be happy about living here. People just don't know how connected and more happy they can be feeling the heritage that they're taking part of. One of the things that we love about our Western heritage is the neighborliness of the founding families and how everybody here helped each other, and how far we've all come as neighbors the Apaches and what the Apaches have given to our community. Look at what they just donated to the town of Star Valley. I mean, we are all in this together in present time, but we all all come from different places. So it's good to remember our differences and what brings us together. Speaking of bringing us together, we couldn't really be doing this Festival of Sunday Doings at the park without Parks and Rec. So hats off to Caitlin and all of her team, Rickus, and beautifully, one of their members of their events, Tammy Fortuna, is going to be our head volunteer. And she'll be rounding up all the people and helping organize the event as it goes along. Plus, we're going to have an announcer, and we'll have Western music playing the whole time. We're just so excited about this. It feels like Christmas.
And our announcer is Andy, our president, Andy Strader. He's going to be the announcer.
Nice.
Yeah, he has volunteered for that.
Very, very good.
The president of the chamber.
Nice. Very good. So again, the website is Payson Artists. If you just search, and all I did was search Western Heritage and Film Festival Payson, and it comes right up to the Rim Country Artists or PaysonArtists.org website, and then there's a page for the film festival. And again, complete schedule of events on there because there is a lot happening.
And please check out Facebook because today we are launching a commercial.
Yeah,
And
nice.
it's going to be pretty fun. Yes. Oh, by the way, we have 2 commercials running at the theater right now, produced by our generous sponsor, Calico Spring Studio.
Oh, nice.
The great-grandsons of the Coles themselves are the producers of the commercial, and they are also members of our committee, and we're very grateful to them.
Yes.
So yes, we have a Facebook page exactly for the Western Film Heritage and Film Festival, but it starts with the word Rim Country Western Heritage and Film Festival. So please
Gotcha.
do look for that on Facebook. It has lots of anecdotes about the movies we'll be showing.
Gotcha. So, Curtis, I want to get back to your role as an ambassador
Yes.
for the Rim Country Regional Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
What, I guess, does that involve? Or what have you done so far? It's only been, less than a year that you've been an ambassador, but what have you been involved with so far? Or what are kind of some of the highlights?
Every event that they have, if I'm available, I go to assist. I go to be a part of it, help Jessie in whatever she may need have. Anything that the chamber needs, I'm kind of there for them at their beck and call.
He helps me with check-ins, sign-ins. We have that wildfire preparedness lunch and learn coming up on the 22nd of July.
Okay.
Sponsored by APS.
Yeah, okay.
This is the big one.
Okay.
APS wants to fill the room.
And that's at the Matazel Hotel and Casino
Matazel
in the
Hotel.
ballroom?
From
Nice.
11:30 to 1:30.
Okay,
This one's going to be in conjunction with the U.S. Forest Service, the
okay.
forestry, the Payson Fire Department, and Curtis. He just always steps up. He's there. He checks people in, helps me, busts his table, does whatever he needs to do. We have a total of 11 ambassadors. But I do want to inform the public to please register. Go to the Rim Country Chamber actual Facebook page. You'll see the flyer there. You can go register on Eventbrite. We have seating for 100 people, but APS said that if the demand is higher than that, that they will go ahead and open the floor for more.
Okay.
And they're
But it's-
paying for it.
They're paying for everyone's lunch.
Oh, that's
Nice.
awesome.
Everyone's lunch to go and basically get prepared if anything were to ever happen. I believe the strawberry pine fuel reduction will be there as well, and the Rim Watt.
Group, yep.
So these are people that really want to inform the community of the risks, right? What would happen if we were to
Yeah.
fire around us?
Well, and also to APS will talk about their power shutoffs
And the
as
power
well.
shutoffs.
Because I know I went to the luncheon at the Payson Golf Club, And it was a great presentation from the organizations you mentioned, Jesse, and then also APS, Janet Dean, just talking about the APS power shutoffs, why they're being done, what they involve, what people can expect. So just very informative and a great opportunity for people to ask questions. So attendees were able to ask questions of APS, of the Payson Fire Department, Pine Strawberry Fuel Reduction, RIMWAT, the different representatives that are there. So it's great to take advantage of presentations like this, especially with APS paying for it. So you can go get lunch and get accurate information. Because it's always best to get information direct from the source instead of through people that have heard it from their neighbor, that heard it from their cousin,
Right.
that posted on Facebook, and it just unfortunately is not always the most accurate. So when you have the opportunity to go to an event like this, a luncheon, and hear directly from these agencies, and then if you've read something or heard something from your neighbor, you can get it verified. Ask, the agencies, the representatives themselves, and see if that is true, because then you can take that accurate information and relay it to your neighbor or your friend or the person you read it from on Facebook and say, hey, you know what, just want to let you know, that's not true. Or, I talked to a representative of APS or the Town of Payson Fire Department. This is what they said. So getting accurate information out there is important and very helpful.
That firewising is very important because of the defensible space.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so.
It's
this
very,
is-
very much about caring for your community and for your neighbor, because your trash or whatever could affect your neighbor's house and not even your own.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I've been through 2 of them, and they're so informative on what to do around your house, how to protect your neighbors, how to protect your house. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm. I know I went home after that meeting, and the next day, I'm just walking around the house in the morning. I'm like,
Firewising?
"Ooh, I have to trim this." So I forget what day it was, but then that Saturday, I'm out there, with loppers, and I'm like, all right, we're
Because
getting
you
rid of this,
listened.
and I want to get rid of this, and and things grow. Things grow,
They do.
and you don't pay attention, and over the course of a year, a couple years, a few years, that tree, that bush wasn't right on your house or right on a building. But then you kind of look and you say, oh, wow, okay, that is touching now, or hanging over the roof. And if you're able to, great. They also give information on how Payson Fire Department will come out and provide inspections, or
That's
let
cool.
people know,
Yeah.
homeowners, this is what you need to do, getting rid of ladder fuels, moving items away from your home, and so on.
And that's all for free as well, isn't it?
It's,
It is?
Yeah.
yeah, July 22nd.
There you
It's
go.
gonna be on a Tuesday
Mm-hmm.
at the Madazel Hotel and Casino, 11:30 to 1:30. Contact the Rim Country Chamber, or you can contact me directly, 928-530-1206, and I can register you.
There you go, and there's also a barcode on the flyer where you just have to scan that barcode and you can register. Again, a free event paid for by APS.
And there's just one more thing, Chris,
Yes.
if you don't mind. Today at the Arizona Wildflower, Payson Olive Oil Company,
Yes.
614 North Beeline Highway, the
Yes.
Swiss Village.
Yep.
They're celebrating National Teddy Bear Picnic Day.
Whoa,
So it's a big-
picnic day.
So it's a family-friendly patio event.
Yeah.
Charlie Bears, meet the team,
Charlie Bears.
and view the collectibles, tasty bites from Finch and Fennel, cold brew samples from Smashley's Coffee Company, nitro drinks from Storm and Norm, and photo ops and cozy picnic charm. So that's today from 12 to 3.
Storm and Norman, so nitro drinks, so Storm and Norman pickles. So a couple young girls from Payson, locals started this company, Storm and Norman. The one girl's grandfather was
Oh.
a top fuel dragster, Storm and Norman. So, and he made these pickles.
Oh.
So they decided to, make
And
pickles.
they are really
They are good. The
Are
spicy
they?
ones.
They're
The
really
spicy
good.
ones are good. Yeah, I love those. So they're using the pickle juice to make drinks at Smashley's. So they're putting pickle juice in like a coffee drink. I don't
So
know, I
good.
forget what it's called, but I'm like, whoa.
Interesting.
There you go. Good summer drink, pickle
Uh-huh.
juice.
I like
Good.
pickle juice.
Yeah, well, for
Who
cramps,
doesn't?
so you don't get cramps.
Uh-huh.
So the pickle juice, electrolytes or whatever it has in it.
Yeah.
But I thought, wow. Yeah, I was just at Smashley's this morning.
Yeah.
My daughter just started working there.
Oh, nice.
She's worked with Ashley before at Noli's and Collins, but yeah, so had to go in there and harass her.
Yeah, so today from 12 to 3.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
That is great. Well, that is it. That is time, but thank you so much, guys, for coming on this morning.
Thank you.
To talk about Western Film Festival again, August 7th through the 10th. And you can go to pacintartist.org, the Western Heritage Fest page, or follow them on Facebook. Rim Country Western Heritage Festival on Facebook to get information and a schedule of events. Well, again, thank you everyone for listening and watching this morning. And Curtis, I can say directly to you, thank you for sponsoring the Community Spotlight program
Of
here on
course.
KRIM. And time to get back to the music, but before that, we'll have a message from our sponsors, the Shed Kings, followed by an update from the National Weather Service, and then music from 38 Special, the Pet Shop Boys, Bo Diddley, and more. So you guys have a beautiful Thursday, and see you next time.
Stay cool.
Try to. Oh, yeah. Community Spotlight.
The Shed Kings, offering 2 convenient locations in Star Valley and Overguard, Arizona.
Hey there, I'm Curtis. And I'm Anthony. And we're the Shed Kings, home of the rent-to-own, no-credit check program.
We offer barns, sheds, garages, cabins, and steel buildings, all built to last. Proudly representing Graceland Portable Buildings, industry leaders for over 20 years. Need something larger? We also represent American Steel Buildings for unmatched building and the best warranties in the business. Quality matters. If there was a better constructed building on the market, we would be selling it.
Shed Kings made it so easy, but quality's unbeatable. I loved it so much, I joined the team.
Enjoy enhanced floor and wall durability, optimized fasteners, and budget-friendly options. Choose from a wide variety of styles and colors to fit your needs. Graceland Portable Buildings has the highest customer quality ratings year after year.
So come see us in person and experience the Shed Kings difference. Because we have the shed you've been looking for. If not, we can build it. Call or visit us to get started.